The hook shot is often described as the good player's bad shot. So if you're prone to the odd hook shot on the golf course, at least you've got that on your side, that you can say, well, that hook shot that I've just hit out of bounds, that's a good player's bad shot. I'm sure your mates will believe you if that's what you tell them. But the hook shot generally comes from two main issues. One is that the club face is coming from the inside line, sometimes too much from the inside line. And the second one is the club face is going to be too closed during the impact phase. And that's what will create spin and curvature on the golf ball. So a hook, as a right-handed golfer, is a ball that starts off sometimes right, sometimes straight, and finishes too far left. Not to be confused with a draw. Generally a draw is quite a good shot. Starts right, finishes on target. A hook is the version that starts somewhat to the right or straight, but finishes in trouble left. And if the ball is hooking, it will often go a little bit further, and particularly it will go quite a long way along the ground. So we'll often see golfers who maybe they've got a 5-iron into a green and they hook the ball too far, it will probably go long and left. It will go into trouble. If they're hitting a driver, it might roll a long way, but it's going to roll a long way to the left, and again can run into some difficulties. So we've got too much spin on the ball. The spin is created, one, by the path of the club probably coming too much from in to out through the impact phase, and the other would be the club face is aiming too far to the left. Now if the club face wasn't aiming left and the club face was aiming square to the path, it might just be a block. So it might be a straight down the right hand side and doesn't come back in. Block shot. Or if you've rotated the club face a bit too much, it might be a hook shot and it turns over to the left-hand side as a right-handed golfer. So it might be that you're bringing the club too much from the inside, closing the loft over. Now I stress the importance of closing the loft over there because often a hooked golf shot is going to be a low shot. If you've got a 10-degree driver, then you have the club face aiming left by 5 degrees, you will be taking some loft off that club. So you'll often see low, hooky, runny shots, hence why some of them go a little bit further. So a hooked shot is too much from the inside and too much hands. If I hit one now, and it just nose ends, bang, down the left-hand side. What we call a snap hook or a duck hook, a pretty ugly looking golf shot. That was a very exaggerated version. Don't get me wrong, you might not be doing it quite that far, but the impact conditions, the reasons why your ball is doing what it's doing are the same as why that ball did that.